What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay. I'm back at it with another video, and as you guys know, this past week has been ridiculously filled with news on the WWE 2K22, the upcoming game, which I'm pretty sure most people are pretty excited about. And I have wanted to make a video about all the stuff that I've been, hearing and everything, but I just didn't know how to format it. So I'm gonna try to break it up between different modes and different things that really took out to me. So the first thing I'm gonna do is GM mode. Now, one thing I want to do is just the pros and cons of GM mode. And the first thing I want to do is go on my first pro, which I feel like is the presentation. Not gonna lie, the presentation I'm already liking. The menu looks really beautiful. All the renders are really nice. I'm loving it. And it's gonna be a real quick pro. I'm just gonna put that on there. The second pro I'm gonna put on there is honestly a custom GM. The fact that you can make a custom GM, I'm actually really excited about. So it looks like we're making a whole bunch of characters on this game. Obviously, I'm making like a couple GMs of the past, like Teddy Long or something like that. You know what I mean? You can make Foley a GM. You know what I mean? So you can probably make anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty excited. I would love to see if I can bring a community creation in there, like have like Thanos or something like that. Having like on my GM mode, I'm over giving away all my ideas. Let me shut up. But yeah, so that's another pro I got on there. So now I want to go on to the draft and I'll give my pros and cons with that one. The pro with the draft is that, of course, I just like the fact that we have GM mode, so the draft is going to be a pro altogether real quick. Just get that out of the way. Another pro I see is the recommendations. They basically almost walk you through it. When you go towards some people, they actually say, hey, this person will match exactly good with this person. I kind of like it. So if you need like somebody to be a main eventer, boom, you got them. You know what I'm saying? So I really do like that a lot. One thing that I would say is a con for me, sometimes it's kind of the class synergies. I can tell they're going to be really strict on them. It looks like I was looking at like 30 minutes of gameplay I remember I seen. And I'll try to put a card on there too so y'all can go straight to it, because I think it's like a solid 30 minutes of gameplay on there. But I also watch Smack Talk's video as well. And there's a couple things where I'm like, I don't know if I like, because saying two powerhouses aren't going to have a good match, I disagree with that. I feel like Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre, that's an excellent match, you feel me? And I'm like, you probably got to avoid those two, you know what I mean, that a lot, but it's two big names that you might have to avoid, you know what I mean. I think that actually I think Roman Reigns and John Cena are the same classes, and it's like, you almost want to avoid putting them in the same match, but they have a good match, you know what I'm saying. But not gonna go too long on it, but those are kind of like my pros and cons with the draft as well. Going on to the free agents part of it, I feel like one pro that I want to talk about is the different stats that they have. I really do love the different stats where they have the stamina, morale, promo skill, all that stuff. I really do like that they have a lot of that, and I feel like it's gonna be really nice to really look at all those stats and consider, okay, is this person gonna be good for the show, not just is this such a good person, you know what I mean? Like, are they going to fit well with my show? Another part of it, and this can go with any of the game modes, but the budget system, I do like the fact that you have to be really conscious about how much money you got, because you don't have any money, you're gonna be putting on straight singles matches and tag matches the whole time. You ain't gonna be able to do any extreme rules or tables matches or or whatever, you know what I'm saying. So I really do like the budget system with this as well. Now this one is considering the championship so far. I don't know if they're gonna change it for the full one, but I'm really not liking that you don't have a mid-card championship or tag team championships for both men and women. I'm not sure if they're gonna change it in the full game, even though a lot of YouTubers have been saying that they played GM mode and there wasn't one. So I don't know if they're gonna change it for the full game. I hope they do, because I feel like that's a really big miss. I'm not gonna lie to you. But also another con, I guess I would say, is the match slots. Kind of wish there was more room to put more matches on there. You know what I'm saying? If not that even fill it with more promos, but again, I'm not trying to be too nitpicky, but again, the video's got pros and cons, so I'm going giving you both sides of it. So going on to another pro is the GMs. I love the fact that all of them have their own power cards. The McMahon presence, which definitely is a double money or whatever. It'll make you want to actually try all four of them, see which one is the easiest to win with or whatever. I really do like it. Now I'm going to give a pro and con on this specific part of it, and it's the WWE net, aka basically like the text messages, the conversation you have with superstars, and also Triple H as well. I can see it getting slightly annoying, but I feel like that's less of a con and more just like an opinion. But I'm gonna give a pro on it. I really do like how you can talk stuff to the other GM is looking like. Also, I do like how superstars will let you know, hey, I'm not feeling good. Our stamina's low. Don't, it's good you cannot, put me in there or whatever. Also, Triple H, he kind of lets you know before every single show is looking like what you can or cannot do, or what you should or shouldn't do for the matches as well. So, like, for example, I think like there was a Vito power card I think used, and he said you're not gonna like this. Ivar and some other people are not gonna be able to be used. So I do kind of like that aspect of it. Kind of gets you prepared for the next week as well. Another thing I really like as well is right before the matches when they're showing all the players. I said players. When they're showing all the superstars, they show what rivalry level they're at and who they're with. I do kind of like that because with me, I'm not gonna lie, my memory isn't the best. So there could be some times where, let's say I take like a break from playing WWE 2K22 and I come back, it'll show me exactly what level they're at, what like who their rivals with, and like if they're on the up, if their momentum's going up or their popularity went up a little bit. They show a lot of that stuff, so I really do like that. I feel like it'll make it a lot easier for you to be like, okay, this dude is got to at least interact with this guy this week to put that rivalry level up to get fans like excited for the next, for the next match or whatever. So yeah. Another part I like about it is the journal notes. For example, they show like the superstar specialties, so it shows like, oh, Bianca Belair was just in a tables match. She's really good at those. Try to put her in those. So that's her specialty. For me, I'll definitely take advantage of that, especially for the pay-per-views. You know what I mean? Like if you want her to stay champion or whatever. We're not even gonna say stay champion. If you want her to have a really good match, boom, put her against a heel, whatever her class energy is, and set her up with set a rivalry up between them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that'd be really good. I feel like even though I kind of don't like the class energies, I feel like it does add another level of strategy to it. But yeah, that's something I just wanted to kind of point out as well. Now here's a pro and a con as well. It's kind of something I like about it, kind of something I don't like about it. Within the footage, I know that there's a match between Bianca Belair and Dakota Kai, and it got a disappointing rating. I was kind of upset about that one because whoever was playing put them in a table match, which was Bianca Belair's specialty on that GM mode. Also, they had a class synergy. The only reason why I got disappointing is because it was a face versus face, aka good guy versus good guy, and I kind of don't like that. Cause I feel like, again, if you want to do a face in a face rivalry, I feel like that kind of works sometimes. Not all the time, but I feel like at times it really does work. Like think about the Triple H and Shawn Michaels. I said Triple H. Sorry, Undertaker and Shawn Michaels rivalry that they had, really. Like when they were going on to the 2 back-to-back WrestleMania classics. I didn't know who to root for. You know what I'm saying? I feel like both of them were a face in this scenario. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm like remembering it wrong, but I feel like face and face could work. But I do understand it though. Again, it adds another level of strategy. Put the good guys versus the bad guys, and do it that way. I do understand that. So it's a pro and a con. I feel like it does add a little depth to the strategy, but I feel like it can be annoying if you really want to make your own type of rivalry. But I feel like that's where you can put it into that WWE Universe mode. So we'll see. Another pro I have is the show breakdown, where they have the views, the revenue, and the social media. I love that so much. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really love it. It breaks everything down. It kind of shows what you need to work on as well. Cause if you see that your show's doing good, but you're not getting a lot of money, maybe you need to buy a bigger arena, get some more ticket sales, something along those lines. You know what I mean? Get some. I feel like it does a really good. I feel like that's a really good way of showing you exactly how everything went. And also, I like how they break down the show opener, the mid-card match, and then the main event. How they show like, boom, SmackDown did better in this one, Raw did better in this one, or SmackDown did better in the last one. I do kind of like that. And also, if your show opener was better than your main event, or if your mid-card was better than your main event, they'll tell you down there. They'll be like, hey, fans were kind of disappointed because your mid-card match was better than your main event match. So I'm liking that depth as well. Now I am kind of like all over the place, so I'm not really in chronological order as far as like what you encounter in GMO, but I am just kind of like, I do have a list here. Another thing that I really like is the gamble at special match types, because I think the first week person was controlling SmackDown, and Raw had like all 3 of them were like special match types, but they didn't really do better at all than the one than SmackDown, who had I think only 2 special matches or only 1 or something like that. So I can see that it's a gamble. You know what I mean? You can definitely benefit off of doing some normal matches and not killing your players and taking all their stamina away. But yeah, I really do like that because definitely I really do want to do some really creative stuff with this GM mode. I really want to do a lot of challenges and everything. So I'm really excited for this. Also, another thing, yeah, another pro I would say is also that you can create your own draft pool. That's one thing I love. And then also, they had said that you can actually change the popularity of the guy that you want to, enter in as I created superstar or whatever. So if you want to bring in like Hangman Adam Page or something like that, if you want to bring in, let's say like Prime Chris Jericho, or like let's say you want to bring in like Cody Rhodes, for example, their popularity is going to naturally be up off of just like wrestling fans alone being like, oh snap, that's blah blah blah, instead of like creative superstars you bring in being like jobbers because the CPU decided to put their popularity at a 20. You know what I'm saying? So I do like that. You can put that on there, but at the same time, I can see it getting a little. How can I put this? I can see it getting a little cheesy if you were to do it against a computer. You know what I mean? You put like a whole bunch of superstars with the best class synergies together, and they have like a 99 popularity, and it's like, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, off of that, that's kind of another pro I found. So after all those pros and cons that I kind of talked about, I kind of want to give like a little bit more of a, I guess my opinion on where I'm at as far as like excitement level with this. I guess if I scale 1 to 10, I guess I'm at like an 8.5, which is actually really good for me, because I was always afraid of this, this game coming out, you know what I mean? Because they were holding a lot of stuff from us, but I'm very excited for the game in general. Now, I do see that if this is like the final product, like the footage that's in the background, if this is the final product, it's going up against some stiff competition with like 2007. And if you guys have watched my that NBA 2K22 dunk contest thing, I feel like a lot of game modes should never be worse than something that was 10 years ago or more. You feel me? But again, the presentation of this looks really good. I can tell they're trying, and that's really all that matters to me right now. Because again, as long as we don't get another 2K20, I'm cool. You feel me? The GMO looks pretty good. I'm a little scared that I'm going to be like, looking at 2007, like, dang, that's a way better GMO, blah blah blah. But it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because again, I have to create all the current characters on 2007 anyway. But yeah, so I think my final verdict is that I feel like there's a lot more pros and cons on this game, on the GM mode so far. And then of course when I get hands on, it's probably gonna be a lot better. You know what I mean? It's never really the same until you play the game. So I feel like GM mode is gonna be pretty good. I really feel like it's gonna be pretty good. And also with so many things and so many game modes that WWE 2K22 is gonna have, I truly believe it's gonna be one of the better games that we've had in a while. This could be a little bit steep competition, but I feel like besides 2K14, it's probably going to be the best 2K. If the gameplay is smooth and everything looks really good, this might be, probably the second best or maybe even the best WWE 2K that we've ever had. Now, of course, when it goes to SmackDown vs. Raw territory, I hope it does. But again, we have to play it. We have to see how everything goes. We'll see how online is. And also, of course, we have to see how this GM mode is, My Rise is, the Universe mode they say they revamped or whatever. I want to see a little more of that stuff. And we need to see a little more gameplay again. But yeah, also I'm going to be making a video on the gameplay as well. So yeah. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, man, do me a favor and subscribe. Y'all showed a lot of love to that roster rating video. I do apologize for missing Edge and also Seth freaking Rollins. You feel me? I really do apologize for missing those two. But again, if you like the video, man, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, watch it over and over and over again. You feel me? And Jay, I'm out.